Well, good evening, everybody. My name's the Muff Bandit. Here with XBit. Say hi,
Hi.
XBit. It's great. We're running Operation Mistwalker tonight. And it's a good one. I'll tell you what, it's focused on infantry. And I'll give you a little more information. This is Squad Ops. This is a one-life event. You get one life to help achieve victory with your team. Got a lot of guys loading in right now. Most of them are in already. A couple more filtering in. We're going to see some platoon briefings before long. But the big thing is, it's going to be a heck of an experience. We're going to have a lot of fun. You guys are going to have a good time.
Safety shovel, thank you, sir.
Right now, you're looking at the militia forces.
Roger that, bring him to the track.
The militia forces are against the Russian forces. Again, this is Operation Mistwalker.
What up? Turn around, everyone. Everyone turn around. Let's go.
We're going to listen to the platoon brief. Karmakut's command for the militia. Let's go over that real quick. I didn't write it down. I'm sorry. XBit, do you have it written down?
Well, Shadow Rituals, the other commander. I don't know how the squad leader sorted out, but those are your two commanders, Karmakut and Shadow.
All right, I can get it figured out for sure. We're going to listen to the militia. The militia and the Russians are pushing for the same location. Good to go, fam. And
Wait, hold on, brief.
they're pushing for the same location from the mains. It's favored a little bit to the militia. It's an India 9, keypad 9. It's basically right here.
Right, buddy. Shovel out, bud.
I'm sorry, India 9, keypad 4. Right there.
Right, hold on your shovel.
Shovels up.
Are we good?
3's good.
Sorry, someone's having problems. Alright, ready.
Give me comms. All right. Welcome to Operation Mistwalker. This is a militia versus Russia infantry only operation. Mobility is limited to the bridges. You cannot cross the river. Operation is take the concrete structure marked by the green friendly fob mark. We're to take that and hold that for the duration of the mission. Our operation plan is as follows. We're going to stack up in a column 4, 1, 2, and 3. 4 at the front of the column. We're going to push north towards Radio Tower Bridge. Once we get to Radio Tower Bridge, 4 is going to set up on the MG mark, set a base of fire, and prepare to engage enemies if they've reached that point. Normally, we're going to reach that spot before, so we're expecting light contact, if any. Once 4 sets up, 1, 2, and 3 will immediately cross the bridge. Spacing still applies. We cross that bridge. You don't want to get all stacked up on that bridge. Make sure you're decently spaced as you're sprinting across. Once across, the platoon will get online with these markers. Squad 1 on the target, Squad 2 on the mortar, and Squad 3 on the rocket. When you're moving, make sure that you are passing behind Squad 2. As Squad 3 passes, make sure Squad 3 is behind Squad 2. Right? Don't pass in front of people. We're going to form that platoon line. Once that platoon line is set, Squad 4, who's still on the east side of the bridge, on the MG, they're going to push from the MG mark to the new MG mark on the objective proper. Areas of responsibility. Obviously, as we're formed in a platoon line, all squads are looking northwest and west except for Squad 4. Squad 4's objective is to look at the new target to ensure that the Russians don't use the bridge against us and set up a base of fire on the eastern side of the bridge. That's their primary objective, is to make sure that the enemy doesn't set a foothold on the opposite side to suppress us. Secondary objective for Squad 4 is to maintain the line as Squad 1, 2, and 3 take casualties. Squad 4 will send fresh troops onto the line, making sure we maintain that line and hold the line. There's no GLs, so we shouldn't be taking any HE from long distance. So if you get fragged, it's because they're within frag range. Double check that. Make sure your spacing's good. Aside from that, we're going to be pushing as fast as we can to the bridge, cross that bridge efficiently, set that platoon line. 4 is going to set on the point. 4 is on rear security as well as reinforcements to the line if our line gets pushed back in a certain area. But pretty much a straightforward defense. Does anyone have any questions?
Who's Gooby's squad? He picked Scout.
They're mine. I got it.
Gotcha.
Any questions?
Are you
What happens if
expecting
we
us to
engage
reach
contact?
that location before the Russian?
We should, if timing works out and everything's good to go, we should reach that location.
All right, we're live again.
The Russian.
Let's guys listen.
Remember that.
I'm gonna tell you guys
about four
basically what's
people in
going on
every
here.
squad have
I'll open
sandbags.
my
Use
map
those
back up.
sandbags as we set that platoon line.
What's going on is both teams are starting at their mains, and it's on foot. This is an infantry variation of Gorodok. But
Squad leader's gonna break.
compound they're fighting for is in India 9 keypad 4. So it's right in here. I zoomed way in. As you can see, militia can run up to the bridges quicker, a lot quicker. They get there a lot quicker. Russia really has to move to get in. So kind of favors militia getting in there first and defending. But once Russia get in there and defend, it's just as equally as hard for the militia. So this is going to be cool. We're going to see what goes on. We're probably going to see some Russian platoon briefing really quick here. But yeah, it's a one life event. One life, you go down, you're dead. Sorry, over. But you get to watch. We try to make it so everyone can watch. That's a big thing. We want you to not just have to sit there dead. And we're gonna cut you to the Russian platoon brief. Here we go.
These ruined compounds and set up a fob and hold it from the militia forces. The plan is as follows. Squad 1 will be holding the south bridge, positioned around the AR mark. Squad 2, Tedish's squad, will be the float squad, positioned south of Neva Lower. Mostly watching this south bridge, but they're going to be able to float to the north bridge if necessary. Squad 3, Paradise's squad, is going to head to the objective proper and set up around the area. Squad 4 will be watching the north bridge, setting up on the hills southeast of Neva Lower or east of Neva Lower, depending on how the SLCs fit. Are there any questions? Any finer details and finer placements going to be up to your SL, and then down to fire team leads after that.
If they go North Bridge, they could definitely get there before us.
Copy. Yeah, if they go to North Bridge, they will beat us there. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna have Tedish squads floating. So 3 and 4 or 2 and 4 are gonna be able to respond to these guys at North Bridge. I'm sending Pony to the South Bridge. I don't want to put too many people on that South Bridge because I don't think Karm's gonna make the mistake of going that South Bridge a second off in a row.
Gonna be stubborn.
He's full of surprises.
That's true. He is. He's pretty stubborn. He did break through, but he got crushed after we actually made it across the bridge. But if there are no questions, squad leads break him out for final details. I'll call for live.
Let's do it, guys. Good luck, everyone.
If I can survive for
Shadow, who you next yourself happy?
It's a good question. I'll probably go with you, Paradise.
Alright, because you have to actually place the
Well,
Oh, there you go. You get to see the militia plan and the Russia plan. See how it pans out for them.
Yeah, that we were Russians and we did this long trip through the north. And it took us a lot longer. Like, we could have definitely set up a fob by the time that we got there going through the north.
Alright, we're live in a minute 20.
Alright, Creeping asked how logistics will work for the team that gets the fob down. They don't get logistics, but I'll tell you what, every single one of these guys has sandbags, or most of them do. There's ARs and medics, but a lot of them have sandbags. There's all there is for kits in this. It's straight infantry, and there's only 2 ARs and 2 medics per squad. So there's 5 infantrymen. That's 5 sandbags per squad that they get. So out of 4 squads, that's 20 sandbags. They should do okay with that. There's no vehicles. There's nothing but grenades. There's no grenade launchers. There's no rockets. There's no nothing. So it's a real interesting one. Like, I know earlier today in the first round, in the EU session, we were dropping sandbags. You know, the infantry were digging them up and, you know, block it. You can't stack them or anything, but you can put a line of them.
Yeah, this op is definitely a rifleman's op. It's designed to be kind of a in-your-face infantry kind of thing. Don't know where you're gonna find them. You don't know where you're gonna get shot from. But once you get there, it's dangerous and fun.
Yeah, and it's gonna get going. It's gonna get dirty. All right, we're live on like 5 seconds. And we're live. Russia or militia are moving.
Yeah, Russia's jumping off with a lot of pace.
When you're looking at me with blue, that's militia. Red is Russian. So it doesn't matter which one of us you're looking at. Blue's gonna be militia, red's gonna be Russia.
Yeah, we're on the Russians now. So you see them outlined in red. You see the militia way in the background there in blue.
Oh yeah, we got this overlay for this operation. We're gonna throw it up right now for you guys. All right, well this is Operation Mistwalker. It's pretty simple. Each team is getting 2 ARs and 2 medics per squad. All right, and they're going for India 9, keypad 4. There's a compound in there. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it in the future here, but that's for sure. They can place the fob, but that's about it. 2 ARs, 2 medics. So you're gonna see a lot of healing. You're gonna see a lot of tracer fire with these guys suppressing each other, and you're gonna hear a lot of AKs. Now we'll go to the objectives. This mission is infantry only, and it calls for each team to assault an old fortified location. There's a couple pillboxes and stuff in there. You'll see it when we get up there. First team to gain control can drop a fob to build emplacements. Now they only get about 200 supplies, so it's not a lot of emplacements they can make. But it's simple. It's just secure the objective and hold it until the last enemy unit is killed. And you can see, looking at the light of the radio tower, that it's foggy, to say the least. The light's not too clear. It looks like a solar eclipse that's coming up.
Wait. Ace, why are you
Look at all these guys. All right, they just got told to go to a walking pace so that they can save their stamina. Look at them all. They're just walking. Not really running. Some guys in the back are running to catch up, but they have time to regain stamina. But they're at a walking pace. Tons of them. Look at that. That's the whole team right here. What if I turn their names on? Tons of them.
That's what makes these ops kind of fun and unique. It's like you get a whole team working together, moving in one direction. Looks really impressive. I'm following this squad now that's heading towards the railroad bridge. You can see the militia team way there in the distance. They're not even coming this way.
No, they're going to the northern bridge. They're almost there, actually. So they're going to be well across that bridge by the time the Russians get up there. Looks like the militia will be the first. And this is the way it's supposed to be, right? The militia are supposed to beat them there a little bit.
One, as soon as you hit that bridge, you're going to sprint. Are you firm?
These bridges, they're the death points.
Two hold position, let one get
The militia have got to get across these bridges. If they don't, the Russians can just tear them up. It's a bottleneck, you know, a choke point.
one move. You want to go right as soon as one's across? Yeah, as soon as one's across the bridge, followed by 2. Two push now.
Militia have 1 squad across. They're actually going north instead of south. I think their main goal is to cover, protect. Yep, they're slowing down. They're hopefully going to spread out a little bit more. Oh, they're grouped up. Here comes the next squad. They're being led here. Sightless is their leader. Next squad's coming across. That's going to be the 3rd squad. And we're actually going to get another one coming.
Contact. 3 will probably reach their position in contact. Over.
Last guy's coming across right now. Still got a few guys covering. Now keep in mind, a lot of these guys, no one has optics, no one has anything. They're covering each other with iron sights. We try to keep it a kind of an equal playing ground if possible. Where are the Russians? They're a ways away.
We're getting closer.
Alright, one is set.
See who sees
The
first.
militia are just fanning south. They're just heading straight south towards the compound.
Copy, one over.
Alpha, you're with me.
Karma's gonna be stupid enough to push all the sources below. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it looks like the Russians were counting on them crossing that southern bridge.
Because he's just running into another ambush.
But they're not
Well,
there.
if they push all the way north, then
If we're not seeing any movement on that south bridge, I want you crossing the bridge and laying down fire.
Oh, I see Sir Humper says that auto riflemen would have a field day if they catch them like that. Oh, they would. And they have. They did that earlier during round 2 of the EU session. The squad I was in took heavy fire and got wiped pretty much mostly.
Enemy contact.
A few of us were able to get across, but
50 meters east of T.
Watch your cover, guys. Watch your cover.
Full squad apparently. They just went prone.
So then they rushed for
They have sandbags up.
yeah, they're hitting prone. They're getting ready to engage.
What's the direction?
I have eyes on.
about 85.
Sounds like they just spotted this group of Russians over here in this rock formation.
All squads, you're in.
oh yeah, they're looking that way. A lot of these. Okay, they're lining up on each other. They're all lining up. We're gonna have freaking straight up warfare going here across this road.
Contacts 100 meters away from my squad, directly southwest over. Roger that, squad 2. That's gonna be direct northwest.
Look at them. They dropped some sandbags. A lot of them did. A lot of the riflemen. That's a good job by them. Let's get down there. Let's see if they're talking. Oh, they got fire. Here we go. They heard it. Are they going to get that guy? He's still crawling. Oh, they got to make them shots count.
Even lower, squad 2, be advised.
Got to make them shots count. They got him, though. They said, hey, we see you there. We're already in the first position. We made it to the compound first.
Advised, check those bridges, mostly southwest, south. Over.
And now the Russians are firing back. That's from the far west.
Alright, we're taking fire from enemy contact to the foothills. He's taking fire. Hotel 813 in the foothills. Bearing directly northwest of you.
Oh, they're pushing these guys, pushing the Russians
You
back.
see the
up this
Russians
platform.
spreading out in the distance.
Yep.
The militia are still, they're pretty held together. Back it up. It's a big battle be.
Enemy front 100 meters, or 100 degrees. Saw one guy crossing a hill.
So the militia have a team up north. They have one squad up north that's really not
Showing
utilized
4,
right
how's
now,
it going?
which isn't too bad because there's some Russians to the south near the railroad bridge that aren't utilized. So it's kind of a 3-on-3 situation. And it's mainly the 2 squads in the middle engaging each other.
West pushing towards you.
Pretty easy to tell most of the Russian squads apart. The militia are intertwined pretty well between a couple of squads. I don't know where their last squad's at. Okay, they've got a squad back that's full defense
I'm in command.
at the Alamo.
Roger that too. Continue.
We've got reports that the Russians see the sandbags,
3-2.
calling them out.
Oh, they
So
know
they
they're
know
there
the-
then.
Yeah, they know. There's shots
There's
been
a full
fired,
squad
so they
on there.
definitely know what's
At
up.
least 8 guys, maybe 9. They're looking at 2. 3, start trying to move. Get behind these guys.
Oh, laser war starting.
Yeah, here we go. Tracer fire coming out.
Enemies are south of the road on 3's position. Break. Be advised, multiple contacts are.
Oh, great communication. Great comms right now on the militia. Or, yeah, militia. Talking, they're just saying they're tearing in. They're coming our way. Squad 5 reported, so that's the south side. They're not kidding. There's a whole squad down there. There's 2 more squads up to the west, though. Looks like that Russian squad hit the eastern squad, or the northern squad.
Yep.
They've all gone prone, been taken out.
Yeah, bodies are hitting the floor now.
Let's check all these names out here. Oh yeah, look at all these guys still alive. Been a few guys killed, for the most part. A lot of guys alive still. Oh, and Russia's got a team across the railroad bridge to the south of the gap point. And they are lighting them up that way, just sending that tracer fire. I don't think they're hitting them, but man, they're letting it fly. Letting that lead go. Oh man, it's coming back too. The Russians are shooting it back. In the meantime, though, these other Russians are pushing in from the southwest and the west, bringing their whole squad in here. I heard OD Tap squad leader. I don't think he's actually squad leader. He's replacement, maybe.
Yeah,
oh, no,
I think
maybe
so.
he's squad leader.
Northeast. Copy. Keep your guys moving along this close edge of the river. One guy on top of the rock. Copy that.
Karma's giving orders, change their line, moving around a little bit.
8-8 now. 0-8-8. On target. On target. They're popping.
You know, and militia's not even falling back to the compound. They're trying to keep a big line to the northwest here. They're trying to keep them across the road, but now here they come.
Yeah.
That orange smoke, someone's pushing through. Smokes are getting thrown, more grenades are coming through.
Alright, yeah, Bravo, throw one smoke each. Smoke and get across the road.
Yeah,
I'm
one
on the
keep
right
trying to get
flank.
around 2 and 4. Hold your positions. 3's moving now. Use your smokes to maneuver.
Got smoke southwest now. We got smoke southwest.
Copy that.
Those smokes are really taking a toll on the ground units. They can't see anything through there right now.
Yeah, smoke missed.
Shots are getting fired though. There's... Ooh, the Russians are coming in. The militia have got to hold it together. They really got to communicate, coordinate right now. A lot of them are down. A lot of them down. Wow. A lot of militias down right now.
That was a big exchange there. Wow.
Yeah, it went really well for, I guess, both teams. Russia came out on top there for sure. Still a lot of units left for both teams though.
Pressure on 3. 3's starting to make some progress. Thermoflash, you alive? Yeah, yes.
And you know what, by the way, militia, the way they've made Russia throw all those smoke grenades, Russia's going to be out of smokes. They're going to have trouble pushing in on the main compound here if they get down here.
Yeah, there's nothing but open ground too once you get up close to that fortress.
Yeah, so they've... Good job by the militia holding it off here. They're lighting up the Russians to the south now.
Alright, got that AR.
Nice job.
Nice, Dennis. Thanks. Moving up on you.
Ted is tearing him up, man. What's he at? He's tearing it up. He's got 5 so far. Oh, and he's walked up on 2 more. 3 more. He's already taken 1 out.
I'm taking.
He's taken 2 out.
Nuke went down.
Alright,
This is one. We're continuing to flank. We're firing the enemy.
And there's his next... Oh, he did...
Down from squad 4.
Copy.
Alright, guys, move up. We're through.
Oh, the guy died, I think. He already died. Someone else got him, maybe.
Squad 1, elite check.
Thought that guy was still alive. He's dead, though.
You're fucking up at flank 2 and 4. Just keep it up. 3 is going to keep moving. 5 effective. We're 5 effective. Contact. Look up with 2.
Alright, well, the Northwestern Militia force is pretty beat up right now. They've got a couple guys north of Tedish's squad. Tedish is shooting to the east, and off to his north is some militia infantry. He's got his full squad with him still. Oh, what a nade! Drops Tedish, just sack of shit at him.
Yeah, squad 2's overrun and destroyed.
Poor Tedish. His whole squad pretty much wiped now.
3's getting overrun.
Oh my god, someone played.
Roger that. The only flight
Bird person played dead as Tedish ran past. He totally played dead. That was great. He did it like I did earlier today on the bridge. That was awesome. I thought Bird person was still alive. I was like, I think he's still alive. Did he bleed out? I thought he bled out. So good job by Bird person. They actually just defended Tedish's squad. Kill-wise, we're at 13-14, so it's still really close. This is anybody's match. The militia did a good job of holding off the Russians from getting too close, but the Russians have a squad on the southeast side of the river. They got a full squad down there. Now that can be totally viable. That's totally doable. And it's a whole squad over there. They can't cross the river.
Stick
Yeah,
with
they'll have
us,
to make their
stick
way
with
up to
us,
that
and watch
northern
your rear.
bridge.
Stick with us and watch your rear.
Yep, and they're spotted, so they're taking shots. They're definitely getting fired upon. But in the midst of it all, they've still got that squad coming from the southwest, which is, it's a full squad, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's probably a squad plus some. Yeah, and command's there too. So they're coming from the southwest completely unnoticed for the most part.
They're pulling off of these sandbags and stuff. They're pulling back.
Wow. The majority of the militia forces have already taken out the minimal force over here that was, I think, but one squad. And the Russians are still throwing smokes up there and keeping them busy. So great job by Shadow Rituals guys keeping them busy. And whatever squad that is up there, they're doing a kick-butt job. I'll tell you what.
Still
So
there.
right now,
still
it's a pretty close match.
He's bandaging.
But militia holds the objective.
I don't see where
the
you're
objective is
shooting at.
right here. India 9, keypad 4. That's I-9, keypad 4. And it's the objective. Get to this old ruined compound. Hold it.
He's gone. He's gone.
And so the militia got there first, and now
He's
they're
there. He's moving left. He's
Russia's
moving
throwing
left.
smoke grenades. Russia has gone crazy. They're getting nuts.
Yeah, right there, right there. You see him? No. He's still there.
Yeah, they're holding it, and they're getting fire on that Eastern Russian squad there.
Oh man, they're actually taking some folks out too.
Yep.
That's Miyamoto. He's lighting them up. He got one. He might have got two over there. I don't know. Just emptied that saw though. Emptied it. Oh, they're fully aware now. Karmakut's fully aware of contacts to the southwest. Karmakut's bandaging. Oh yeah, here come the Russians. You can hear the local chat. It's getting crazy. Karmakut's all like, "They're coming! Here they are! They're 250." So it's getting nuts.
Hebrew, take care of them in the east.
Copy, yeah, I got a fire team setting up right
Wolf,
now.
I need you to start looking southwest.
Southwest.
I still got southwest west.
Crossing front entrance, crossing front. Hold fire.
Oh man, they've got guys coming from the south and no one's looking. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Who's gonna see it? G.I. Joe and Lone Wolf. And there's Miyamoto. They might be able to see him through here if they look south. Do they see him? Oh! Someone just got dropped. Someone got sacked.
Well, they know they're there now, or at least one or two of them.
Yeah, you'd think there's no one. I don't hear any local chat. Hopefully they're doing it in squad and command comms. Or squad comms at least. Let's take a look at the numbers. 18 to 17. Oh, 18 to 18. Numbers are tied right now. It's probably in favor for Russia, actually. Because there's two of us flying around on militia.
Well, this little southern squad's been whittling away at the fortress. There's only 3 alive in the fortress now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Looks like they're actually abandoning the fortress.
There's too many militians way up northwest, yeah, so I guess they are going to abandon.
Let's keep moving. Yeah, this is better cover. Let's start trying to creep along this. Yeah, 4. Try and come along the, hold there, wait for 1. That's gonna be your best bet, I think.
We're being engaged from our west. They flanked west.
Jesus, copy that. That's fine. That means they're off this objective. We'll be able
Shadow's
to get
taking
in with
shots.
hopefully.
Yeah, copy.
There's definitely a squad there.
Trying to stay safe in the south there. Get shot at a little bit.
Watch it, I got
A lot of
binos out.
militia up here.
Yeah, it's like they're almost concentrating everybody into that center compound.
No, go ahead.
They've actually placed their fob there.
Dude, that guy's dead. We killed that guy. Cool. We're plinking guys off from the.
I'm gonna pull my guys back.
Before we advise, they're probably gonna retake the compound on the south. I'm the only one left watching the bridge. They're definitely crossing.
Lots of militia where I'm at, and they're really close together. A lot of talking going on, but not a lot of movement.
Someone watching northeast.
So are we kind of clear from the north? Who here's not in squad 4? Who's here is not in squad 4?
Squad 3 is with you.
All right, on me. I'm taking everyone that's not in squad 4.
I can hear Karmakut still giving orders. Ask people to go with him. I think no one's going with him.
4, I'm taking the stragglers who block our southeast. So they're still on the bridge.
Careful over here. Careful over here. Careful over here. Hold right here. Hold right here. I want eyes all the way from the bank to the top of the concrete. Hold here. We're staying in ambush here.
They're starting to push the rocks. Copy 1. Do what you can with your squad. I want your entire squad focused on that northeast. Copy.
Right now, red's Russian, blue is militia.
Yeah, these two squads are gonna come in contact real soon.
Militia being real patient right now, waiting for Russia to push in.
Do it. I've got 2 of us, me and 1 other, are going to toss a grenade on the sandbag to blow the sandbag. 2 other people will toss their grenades into the pillbox to actually clear out that pillbox. We're going to wait for 1 to position themselves to get actual pressure, so that way they can maybe not be looking at us. But that's the initial assault plan, and then once we get in there, we need to fucking clear fast and hard.
All right, so Russia going to breach the compound up to their west here. Let's see how this works out. Militia might be waiting for it. They might be pushed back a little too far. Who knows?
Get a squad there over here. They're still put. Roger that 1. Solid job. Over.
Let's watch this push come in. There's nobody there. But you can guarantee they're going to throw grenades.
Copy. Let's try and get on this compound then. Fig, Jax, let's move. We need to push into this compound then. Copy, copy. Toss. I'll toss the grenade close, I'll toss the grenade far. I'll toss the grenade close, you toss the grenade far.
There's Russia throwing nades into the compound.
Do you want us to swing back?
They're pushing it, but nobody's
Ooh,
home.
bad nade, bad nade.
Oh, I suck so.
Rounds, half squad. Maybe a little more. Roger that. 4, give me a strength count.
There is a down militia guy here, so they probably...
I need a strength.
I'm just watching the ruins, man.
I see him. They're at the bunker. 145.
Karmakut's called him out at the bunker. But I don't know if they know they've actually pushed it. They must with the grenades landed up there.
Try and get over here. Try and make it to us. Fucking let's go.
With my dear life, but there's about 5 people over here.
I don't hear any movement. 3, try and get over here. Yeah, 4, go south and try and come in from the south. If not, just keep me updated on what you see.
305 on the next compound up.
Any information you give is gonna help.
Alright,
Alright, are we ready?
Fob, they're
Side of the compound.
gonna cover the rest of the thing.
Yeah, Odessa, 10 to dial.
Alright, there they are. They've seen them at the other compound, pushing in.
We got
Those guys
contact
close
our
really
west.
slow down.
West.
tossing nades. They know they're over the other side of the wall.
Nade out. Go, push out.
You hit by it?
Ooh.
Go, go, go. Aggressive, aggressive. Move, move.
All right, Gooby and Karmakut coming in. Dermoplast goes down to Karmakut.
Hey, window right. Window on the right.
Gooby's shooting someone else went down.
Hey, get the...
Karmakut goes down. Gooby goes down.
I'm out of bandages. Or wait, no, I got one.
Militia are out of command, but they do have the kill count lead.
Let's go. Let's get in
Rush
here.
is getting low on numbers. They're
Get
down
in
to
this
their
compound.
last,
Take up defensive positions.
their last squad
You've got
down.
a nade.
Pushing
You've got a
in.
nade. Come here. Come here. This nade is going close. 327. Toss it over this pillbox. 327. Just toss it over it.
That's it. You're looking at the remainder of the Russian team right here.
Oh, look at that. Evans SMA got himself 8 kills.
Do you want us to pull back?
He was the big star on the militia so far. Tedish we saw for the Russians did good. Those are the big ones.
Hey, clear that other pillbox out.
Great, got a few.
Great, clear that
Also,
other pillbox
he's not
out.
done yet. Whoa, I zoomed in a little there, huh?
Most of our contacts coming from our west, northwest.
Someone did get tapped in the bunker there.
Yeah, you would think the
Copy,
bunkers
on the
would
rocks,
protect you, but they
35
actually
meters
kind of
out,
window for in your
324.
face.
They'll do that to you, that's for sure.
Where are they hitting you from?
Oh boy. This is
Not a
some
ritual left.
long range back and forth here.
Now a grenade sandbag, so we can just have cover. Don't block that doorway. Anywhere to where we can hide from grenades. Don't block that sandbag. Don't block the doorway. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, Shadow Ritual got to his spot. The militia
Yeah,
are gonna
just so that way we can jump
have to
behind
take
it.
it back. It
If
looks
the
like.
grenade comes in. There's somebody on the other side of this wall. Somebody on the other side of this wall. Actually, I can throw down the fob.
I look down the wall. There's no one. Look.
Copy. Fig, are you alive? Deathhawk, come to me as soon as you finish digging that. We've got 200 more points.
I'm right behind you. Right behind you.
There, we got 200 more points.
All right, Rush is putting a fob up now, and it's up.
There, another sandbag. Another sandbag. Dig that.
There it is in the
That's
compound
not what I
here, in
wanted.
the pillbox. So both teams have a fob. I'm not sure what is going to happen now. This was unexpected. Expit, how should this play out?
Oh, I think it's playing out in the militia's favor right now.
Another one.
Militia's probably gonna have to be forced to clear this compound. But it looks like they're already working some guys up to come and make contact with them. I mean, the militia's got a pretty good base of fire up there to the northwest in that little fortification up there while this other team moves up the east side.
Yeah, the militia definitely have the numbers right now.
You sure about that?
Trying to get a count here. 2, 4, 5. I think there's 5 Russians left, and that's it. And they're pretty crowded. Let's just not move.
Not inside. Not inside the pillboxes.
All
Alright, Deathhawk. Deathhawk, Pigeon, you're watching this west door. Fig, me and you're watching this rear door.
Oh, they just said we push fob.
Yeah, they're making them push the fob.
Right now, you see that
Wait, we need to
Russia's
push
getting ordered to
militia
push
fob?
the militia fob. I think that's because militia
Wait a minute.
got to the compound and placed their fob
Oh,
first.
man. Alright. Let's figure out how...
Well, we'll see what they plan to do here, but they keep getting fired on.
Oh, someone just got dropped
Wow.
over there. Might have been Shadow Ritual. He just got taken out, just sacked. Someone's got that laser saw. Then You go prone with one of them ARs. It's pretty laser-like. It's very accurate.
They don't smoke.
It looks like there's 4 Russians left. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Yep. 4 left. Well, this is not keeping a secret either. They're saying, "Hey, we're here. Come get us."
Yeah, I think they have the better spot though. I'm gonna force Russia to come back out into the open again. They've got that little 3-man team over there on the east side. Who's that coming up on the west side? Real close too.
Who is that? That's Hookem. Hookem going in.
Uh-oh.
He's throwing a nade. He lobbed a nade over. Let's see if he gets anybody. Nope, he almost got himself.
Oh, there's the second one.
Squad 1, I'm sending one of my guys and your guys to flush them out of those compounds.
Alright. 2 of my guys include. We're still holding north.
Alright, Hookem should still have another grenade. He might just lob it in there if he's got it. Russia's actually vacating their fob area.
Yep. And this little 3-man team over here is...
Yeah, there's only 4 left. For Russia, that is.
You're gonna fucking die. And like, that's gonna be it. Like, you're gonna fucking die.
Oh. Totally right.
Probably one dude prone in a corner.
How was it?
That's what I fucking...
There's dudes 120 down there. That was being dumb. That was stupid. I don't do this to be stupid.
I'm glad you didn't die, though.
What are we down to 3 Russians? 3
Yep.
Russians remain.
3 Russians, and they're facing off against 3 militia right across from them.
And they've got 2 militia flanking them from behind,
Is that their
coming through where they just were.
Oh, hold up, I'm still bleeding.
Is that their fault?
These 2 here in their fob. That's Hookem and
Yeah,
Poke
they might have set
Smot.
their own fob.
I'm gonna go check rocks outside here.
They have a radio set up on that southern compound.
Shots coming. Shots being exchanged here.
Hey, down
I don't know who's firing.
Our friendlies are shooting here.
Yep, those 2 guys just left that compound. They're going to come right behind them.
Poke Smot just called him at the compound. Oh, nope. He just heard him shoot up that way, though. He thinks they're down here. He's going that way.
So they got a fob there.
Poke Smot still flanking around. 3 Russians remain against a slew of militia still. About a full squad's worth of lead.
South, but they definitely got a fob.
Sorry, their fob is south?
Yeah.
That southern compound? Okay, well, they have to push our fob, so.
Hey, this building is clear.
Oh, 1 more goes down. We're down to 2 Russians.
Taking shots from up there.
Oh, here comes a nade. Here comes another nade.
Wow.
Whew, them were bouncy. Oh, 1 Russian left. One of them went
they
down.
Might be in the middle of the 2. The south
We're down to
squad
1 Russian. Who we got here?
East squad.
7th cab recruit Fig T. All right, let's see how he does. He's dead. SCG. Good game. That's round 1, everybody. That's a good one. Them infantry ones are good. Them are awesome. A lot of fun. Good job by a lot of good people.
Wait, I killed somebody. I killed.
Thank you, Bird Person. You avenged like 3 of us. Fucking Tedish killed like 3 of us.
Bird Person MVP.
Well, that's the end of round 1. I guess they're going to be moving on to round 2 here pretty soon.
Seems about the right thing to do. Take a quick short break.
How the fuck did I kill someone?
Sure, check that link in chat. We're giving a squad key away this month.
I have no idea in my head when
Yes, we are. Yeah, it's Operation Mistwalker. Good job by militia to hold there. They got in, they fortified, they lined up, they kind of shot and fell back, made Russia move around, and it worked out for them in their favor at the end there. That's the first win for militia. Russia's won 2 earlier today, so this will be interesting to see round 2. We'll see how the Russians react, knowing that militia can win.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to a break. We'll be right back in a minute. Go to the bathroom. Call your mom. Do some research for the solar eclipse. Go buy your glasses. Do whatever. Be right back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to SOTT Basic. I'm your instructor today, Hammering Hutch. You guys can simply just call me Hutch. When we are suppressing an enemy target, the whole intent of this is to keep the enemy's head down so an adjacent unit can maneuver onto them. During this process, we have a thing that happens automatically and organically, whether it be with buddy teams or fire teams. The whole intent is to ensure there's no lull in the gunfire, thus talking guns. Open fire. Contact front. Alpha, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Bravo, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. All right, Bravo set. Alpha up. He sees me. I'm down. You're now in what is known as a file. You're now in what is known as a staggered column, and usually used when on patrol or when moving from one location to another where contact is imminent. And these are a few of the basic formations that we use during squad ops. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course was created to ensure Squad Ops participants share the same knowledge and understanding of the use and applications of mission-specific weapons and the basic tactics involved in their deployment. The Automatic Rifleman. The Automatic Rifleman is the foundation of a fire team and/or squad. The job of the Automatic Rifleman is to deliver a high volume of prolonged, effective suppressing fire on enemy positions to allow the maneuver of friendly units during offensive operations and the repelling of enemy attacks in defensive operations. The Grenadier, a key member of the fire team and squad. The Grenadier is first and foremost a rifleman who is capable of delivering accurate fire of both high explosive and smoke rounds on point and area targets at varying distances. One of the other added benefits of the Grenadier is to engage dead space, which is essentially an area that cannot be hit by direct fires. The light anti-tank gunner. Soldiers carrying light anti-tank weapons are, just as Grenadiers, riflemen first. They are the ideal infantry-based counter to both lightly armored and thin-skinned vehicles. At short, medium, and far distances, the rockets fired are a viable weapon against groups of infantry as well. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course, although not a requirement, is highly encouraged for squad ops participants to join to expand their knowledge of how to utilize the tools that are given to us within squad.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Round 2, Operation Mistwalker, Squad Ops One Life event. Going on tonight, August 19th, 2017. My name's the Muff Bandit. I'm here with Expert, guy who actually made this operation. What was the main goal of this operation that you made?
What was the angle?
Yeah.
I like the layer. It's kind of a darker layer and more infantry focused. I thought that it'd be interesting, kind of to do a kind of single objective, right? Both teams are kind of after the same thing, so kind of sets them up to be able to play out differently, and they have a chance for engagements anywhere on or off the objective, and both teams can use the river to their advantage. So, you know, it's kind of opened it up. So we'll see what happens, and that was kind of the angle.
Yeah, and you really did just throw them down on a kind of an even playing field, saying get at it and come out on top, outplay your opponent type of thing. It's a really cool operation. I really dug it. I got to play in the first event today, and I'll tell you what, it was a blast.
I mean, at first glance, it kind of looks like, oh, well, one team's obviously going to get there first every time, but it's not true because they can't, have to use the bridges. So if the militia uses that southern bridge, it becomes a choke point, or if they use the railroad bridge, the Russians can see eyes on it. They get there about the same time, but they both sprint there. And the southern bridge is kind of in cover, but as soon as they cross it and get on the other side, the Russians can have eyes on them. So it becomes kind of a chess match as to see who's going to get there first and have the fire superiority to break their way out of it.
Oh, yeah, and it could be interesting. I know earlier today we saw control bounce back and forth for a minute between the two teams. So that's really cool to see. It depends how you position your troops and where you want to allocate your resources. You can put a few on the point, but if it gets overrun, all of a sudden you have to become the offense again, push. So this is going to be awesome. And I know both squad leaders, or both commanders, Karmakut and Shadow Ritual, were paying attention to each other, and they are going to have some interesting strategies this time, I bet. And that's cool. I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching. We're doing a giveaway end of the month, every month. Get signed up. You'll see it pop up in the Twitch chat. Maybe other chats. I wish I had the other chats open. Let's see. And find it. Darn it.
Oh, look, here they come.
Oh, well. Oh, there they popped up. All right, anyway, this is Russia against militia. They're all going for the same location, India 9, Keypad 4. There's kind of a main compound in there that they're going to be going for.
Round of it. Bravo, get ready.
Yep, here we go. Platoon briefing coming up.
I'm seeing that gun.
Blue this time is militia again.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
But it's different command. It's Shadow Ritual commanding this time.
You're in the other fire team. Get over there.
Nice.
Oh my god, I hate
Mikosh, you're not in my fire team.
Oh, your squad, your fire team must be key.
Yes, I am.
Here, Shadow, get in the middle.
You can't have two medics in one fire team.
Alright guys, give me comms. Yeah. Welcome to round 2 of Operation Mistwalker. Good job last round. We'll see if we can beat him this round. I don't know. Well, we should have beaten him, I think, but it was close. It was a fun round.
Fuck the confidence in this guy.
The plan is as follows. Squad 1, Pony Squad, will be taking the south bridge, and they're not going to be crossing immediately. They're just going to make a show of force and draw some attention down that way. And they're going to either maneuver north after that or cross, depending on the type of contact they take. Squad 2, 3, and 4 will be taking the north bridge. Squad 2 will cross the north bridge and head into Neva Lower towards the VTR mark, and then just sit tight and let the enemy team pass them. Once the enemy team passes them, they're going to come in on their flank. Squad 3 will be holding the hill area and the mountain area, I guess it's a hill, near the sniper mark, and then trying to prevent them from crossing the bridge from that area. Squad 4 will be heading to the objective proper, and we'll be watching, and I'll be with them. We'll be watching the objective proper, and we'll be watching the south flank, where Squad 3 last time was able to sort of just get right up on the actual objective. Are there any questions?
Hoorah, that's the way to do it.
Cool. If there are no further questions, squad leads break my final details. I'll call it.
Alright, boys. My shovel's rusty. Can I get a new one?
No.
You ready, boy? You ready, boy? You ready, boy?
Dad, where are you?
All right, back in. We just heard Shadow Ritual give the brief. If you didn't figure out what he was talking about, sending one squad up into Neva Lower to try and flank the Russians. If they can get up there before him and let the Russians sneak past, they'll come behind and flank. He's got one squad actually staying on this side of the river, moving up to that green kind of fob marker on the left side here. Kind of on the, see, kind of right here. They're going to go there and do everything they can to keep them from crossing this bridge. Scare them away, push them up north, keep them out of their hair where they almost got in the south of them. So another squad's going straight to the objective proper. I'm not quite sure what the other one was. I didn't quite hear it. I bet you they're just going to push through and kind of be a distraction. So that's what militia's going to do. Try to get to the objective quick, get their guys in position, maybe not do a wall like last time, like we saw from militia last time, but more of a flank and sideswipe type of technique. So this would be cool. We are going to go to the operation overlay really quick, show you guys what's going on. It's really cool. First, we'll go over what assets each team gets. And both teams actually get 2 ARs and 2 medics per squad. So a lot of extra medics today. Usually there's only 1 medic per squad. They get 2 today, which means they can take a few more shots. It's infantry only. They can handle it. Once they get to that compound in India 9 Keypad 4, the designated compound, they can put a fob there, which they can defend. Now, that's only going to give them about 200 extra points, so it's not going to be too. But as for that compound, it's an India 9 Keypad 4. It's infantry only. They've got to use bridges. They can't cross the river. They got to assault the fortified location. The first one there can drop a fob. They can build emplacements. Infantry can use their sandbags, but I mean, it's a hold and fight until the last man. Time limit. There's nothing. They will definitely be encouraged. People will definitely be encouraged to push if they're sitting there on the other side of the river while half the other enemy team is holding them.
Did we get a live
Other
time?
than that,
I called ready. Not ready yet.
sounds like a lot of folks are ready, or at least the militia side. Don't know about Russia yet.
Yeah, you're on Tiddishes.
If you have an M4, you're automatically a better.
Got a lot of different things where they're on the Russian side.
What if you're a medic? You can't have an M4 as a medic.
And I don't know if we have a camera on that side. Who knows?
Yeah, but I have gotten M4, so I do have 5.56.
So we'll keep waiting. Hang out here for a second.
I do have 5.56.
Rush will be ready soon.
I have an M4, so.
You should have told them to push your Bravo.
Good work. I'm proud of you.
Should have won that.
It's a simple enough operation, but there's a lot of detailed planning that goes into it from both sides.
So Helomech just recently asked 2-1 round 1, and a Crazy Russian said militia. Helo Mike said, is that typical on this op, or is this one pretty 50-50? Well, that's a good question. But today is the debut of this Operation Mistwalker. So this is the first time it's been played by anybody as a public event, which is interesting because right now it's 2-1 Russia. So we'll see how 50-50 it is at the end of today. Russia's 1-2, Militia's 1-1. And this could get interesting. We'll see. I expect Militia to rush the point and get fortified real quick and early. It looked like it worked for him last time. And we'll see if it works again.
Yeah, I mean, I think only one team has a slight advantage on this map. I'm not going to say which side, but it plays out different every single time. I think in the EU session, the first session we did earlier today, the militia kind of held off a little bit. They were like, "We'll let the Russians come in, lure them in a little bit." Then
yeah, they might have paid for it because of that.
Yeah, and then when Karmakut was commanding on the militia side, he decided to do the South Bridge rush, which worked out. So
that wasn't a rush. We stopped and waited. I was in the lead squad in that. That was crazy. It was a gauntlet. We got up there. I actually had to play dead at the end of the bridge while I was bandaging myself. But we learned a lot about that. And I think that train bridge is totally a viable option. So it's doable. There's a bunch of possibilities for advancing across the bridge, gaining position, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like any bridge push in any of our ops. If you gain the fire superiority, you can definitely push a lot of guys across it.
You sure can, yeah.
I mean, that railroad bridge does have some cover on it, but once you get to the west side of it, there's like no cover. That's why the militia typically, if they're going to cross, they cross on that southern bridge. It seems like they got that somewhat of a good cover once they cross over against the rock wall, but Russia can meet them there.
Yeah, that train bridge is extremely dangerous, and I'm surprised how successful we were earlier today crossing. But I wouldn't recommend doing it again.
Yeah, I was the squad. I was the squad to the northwest, and I had a real hard time watching you guys once you hit the end of the bridge. You got into the defilade here. Nobody could see you.
They need to give us a live time. This is turning into pre-op. Like, this plan must be... My guys are getting antsy. This plan, Karma's literally like right now. He's sitting there just like, but what if Shadowed anticipates that I will anticipate that he will anticipate that I will anticipate that, and just fucking back and forth. Jeez.
I'm not sure what's going on the Russian side. I'm sure they're doing a long briefing or something, but
Russia's ready.
We're just gonna hang out for a second. Maybe we'll see if Russia's ready. It sounds like they're getting antsy on the militia side. They're gonna ask.
There's not too much planning to really go into it.
He's calling for. That's the thing. For infantry ops, I always like think about the flank. No, here's what he's doing. I like go back to. I know exactly what he's doing.
Here's a view of that northern bridge that they can use to cross into the objective area.
His buildings. Only the FOB can go down in a building he's in.
Yeah. Wait, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna stop him? We can't. Alright, I asked if RUS is ready.
Wait, weren't you the first one I was about to die?
Are you okay? There we go.
Oh my god, dude, this fucking live time.
We're getting it. Hang on.
Oh, we've got the Russian ready call. We'll be live in about a minute and a half, I'm guessing, or 30 seconds.
Live 1:44. No, we did. Now Russia, now Russia called it, and now it's live at 1:44. Hold on. No, it's not. It's not actually live. Not actually live.
Definitely ready. They're already in their formations. Squad separated.
Say again.
20. So now another minute added to the ready time. So we get a second.
Why'd
you lie to me, bro?
Use main chips as you can now.
The 80 meters and then cutting west.
I can hear you.
Hello?
I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
I'll try to test it. You can hear for a pretty long way, I have to say.
We are live in
50 seconds. Even when you're not
How many meters is each one of those squares in the map? The little.
If anybody's watching us for the first time, this is Squad Ops. We run one life events through the game of Squad. Medics can heal you, but they cannot revive you.
I wish you could hear the enemy
Whatever
yelling.
ammo you leave with is what you got for the entire operation.
That would be awesome.
Actually, play out to the last man.
Yeah.
Like leave me alone.
Every branch in it.
Live
but
in
the
about
center
15
branches
seconds.
You can go through.
We'll see him pitter-patter, mostly straight north. Besides, save this one squad. And we'll follow.
Russia's all lined up. Looks like they're doing a column formation.
Militia are running an organized chaotic form. Kind of a swarm, if you will. As you guys are watching, you'll see that some guys are blue, some guys are red. Well, the blue guys are on the same team, they're militia. Red guys are on the same team, they're Russian. So we made it simple. Myself and Xbit are on the same team. So we're both on militia, so they're going to be blue. So every time you guys see blue, it'll be Russian. Or I'm sorry, it'll be militia. And every time you see red, it'll be Russian. And that's actually going to work out the whole way because all our cameras are on militia this time too. So you're going to see blue for militia, red for Russian all night. A lot of militia just pushing on forward.
I've been working on the railroad.
They're not holding back any talking in local, that's for sure.
On the railroad, just to pass the time away.
Yeah, you'll see us bouncing around to some first-person views too. I think we're on Google Tricks right now. It's on the Russian team.
Your left, right, left. I'm just kidding.
Now we're on Tedish.
Actually, right now you can hear the Silverman. You can hear command and local comms.
Switch from pre-op comms to battle comms.
For militia.
Basically,
on both teams.
Gotta let 'em
Can't
have
hear
a
any
little
squad
fun.
comms.
We're doing fine now. We're far enough away. It'll be fine.
Basically, once we cross the bridge, though, everyone.
I'm like a soldier in the midst of them. I'm running, except I'm an Olympic sprinter. I'm a little faster. Look at me go.
My bayonet. Now get on down.
Yeah, but when you look around at like eye level like this, you get a feel of how many guys are actually here covering you.
Oh, look at the lighting on that radio too.
Look at how many people got your back, you know? Like look at this. There's more. And there's even more. And if I go farther, I'm even gonna pass a couple more. Catch him and say,
We're crossing ASAP. I'm crossing fire teams. Just everybody get across this quick.
Well, Russia was moving as one giant formation, but it looks like they're starting to split off their teams now. In the distance, you can see the blue guys. Those are the militia.
No visual on enemy contacts. Alright, I see Russians far northwest of me. I think I can get my entire squad across this bridge and around them if I go now.
Do it. You have situational awareness there. Everybody else, let's keep going. Use your sandbags how you see fit. 2 and 3. 4, we're gonna use them in the objective.
Still want us around this rock, right?
Yeah. Get command. I want you to have command of that hilltop.
militia are breaking out now. They're spreading out.
You're not gonna hold strong there. You're You're just gonna delay them from there.
Copy.
You're gonna fall back to that.
So are we using sandbags?
Yeah. Use your sandbags there. I'd like your sandbags being there. Save
Yeah, it
maybe
looks like
one.
Russia's kind of split up their forces. They did 2 squads on the north and 2 squads on the south of the railroad tracks. They're going to have eyes on these militia off the east here. Looks like the militia are displacing, though.
Militia are almost at the compound. They're just a minute or 2 out. They're taking the same hills last time. They've got some guys up there. Russia not very close yet. Russia more concerned with the railroad bridge. They have got 2 full squads, it looks like, up on the rocks to the southwest of the railroad bridge. Definitely concerned about that.
Yeah, and they've got these 2 squads here. They're moving one almost direct to the bridge. Another squad that's breaking off to the northwest here or northeast.
Copy that. Just one squad?
One squad maybe plus a few extra. I'm gonna take a count. I see like.
Yep, they're laying in wait, hoping that the militia will cross the bridge, but I don't think they are.
No, and I don't think the militia have any orders to cross that bridge. They're just making sure the Russians don't cross. Look at the Russians. A lot of them prone. So many of them are just laying there prone, waiting for orders, watching, waiting, covering that bridge.
Cool. Put your sandbags where you want them.
Account 1 radio.
In the meantime, militia's getting a
sandbags
nibble
here.
lower. They've got a full squad in here, kind of laying in the fields, crawling through.
It
And
looks
militia's
like
building.
Yep, they've established their fob at the fortification.
I don't think he can respawn.
Yep. Okay.
We haven't taken contact yet, so.
Tedish, is there president for that?
I thought the rule was per squad.
You heard Muff.
Sorry, where do you want me to put sandbag?
Sorry, I didn't hear him at all.
If you can get in before contact, drop the rally.
Looks like the Russians are all clumped up on this hilltop. You can see the militia out in the back there. They're pretty well dispersed.
Yeah,
Russia's-
militia they're all holding position for the most part, aren't they?
Yeah, we got some fire going on. Is that down by the bridge?
I don't think it's aimed at anything in particular. Oh, there it is. It's across the railroad bridge.
Probably firing it.
That'll be it. Are they engaging on you 3? Who's taking the contact? 3?
So right now I hear Best Pony saying we're getting shot at, but they're not hitting anything. So that railroad bridge is the tactics working. They're getting shot at, but they're not. They have no intention of crossing.
Surprised nobody's gotten hit. It's like 3 squads putting suppression on them.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting here watching tracers fly back and forth, but for now, Best Pony squad's doing fine. Squad 1 for the militia. Doing great.
Shoot for the tracers, gentlemen. That's how you find them.
Nobody's moving.
Nope.
They're all just sitting there, hanging out. Militia do have the point, though. Tedish has his guys in Neva lower. They're looking west. They're the flank squad. Really nothing going on there, though.
So just to
Russia's not pushing at all.
Contact.
Who are these guys?
Just clarify, since I haven't taken contact, can I spawn?
Yeah, it's a person. It's moving. Yep.
There's a squad up on Hilltop Golf 989. Squad of
Well, I'm taking a shot.
All of their guns are pointed at me. They are emptying their fucking magazines in this direction. I've got 2 casualties. They're chewing through all their ammo.
Can I get bearings on that?
Two there, on the tracer. 3, do you see these tracers coming in?
Yeah, I see them.
there, on those tracers.
That's me firing, guys. Just just hold fire. We're spotting, guys. We got binocs and we're spotting people for other squads.
Militia firing back a little bit. Nothing too hectic going on.
No, I think I suppressed because I hit the wall.
Seems like this is gonna be more of a cat and mouse kind of
They moved
session.
off.
Russia's pushing across the bridge to the south.
Coming. Yep. Gutsy. Quite gutsy, I do say. There's some more militia fire from the north. Got a little tracer fire going for that two-man squad or two-squad team.
Well, that squad looks like it's made it across the south bridge. At least made contact with this militia squad over here.
They did. It looks more like a fire team. Not very many of them, is there?
Nope.
Looks like the Russians have killed one. I'm not sure who, but they got some. See a lot of movement by this Russian team. I'm gonna go over here see if I can't catch him. Looks like one of them's pushing in, one of them's falling back. Oh, they're gonna go. They're gonna flank Neva lower.
Yeah, that looks like they might go for a far flank, huh?
Yeah, but
northern flank eventually. They are or you are?
They might be. We saw a whole squad fall back.
Tedish is reporting it. Tedish is saying, I think some of them are falling back west. So they might be running around.
From my position
They're fully aware. Good job by militia paying attention, but not shooting. Russia doesn't know where they're. Russia is still, they're going to nib it lower. Got this flanking squad going around. Move along. Who they got running the show there with them, huh? Whoa. Sightless leading the way.
Yeah, that's not accurate at all. Just stop fire, ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. That's not going anywhere near what you're shooting at. Just take cover, take cover.
Oh, they're pissed.
Yeah,
this one
you see where the
militia squad
tracers
is
are coming
taking the
from?
brunt of the
You weren't.
shots,
It's weird.
that's for
Your
sure.
saw wasn't even coming.
In the meantime, a full squad for Russia's crossed the railroad bridge. And they didn't cross the railroad bridge, they crossed like the vehicle bridge to the south of it.
Yep. Now that militia squad on the other side split up into two fire teams, one to the south of them, one to the east. They've moved the full squad across the bridge now.
No casualties for Russia yet. 2 for the militia.
Yeah, copy that. We've seen them moving around.
But we don't know where. The, you know, a lot of both teams are for the most part unaware of the other team's location.
It's just a game of maneuver now.
A lot of Russian fire going on towards the militia, though.
Yeah. That one squad that's set up in the middle there on that high ground, it's got a pretty good view of everything on the map.
They're doing plenty of shooting.
Alright, 3, that squad is sweeping around to the north.
Copy.
Oh, Tennis called that squad.
Alright, we're gonna go sweep those guys up and hit them in the
Squad
back.
3 know to be ready.
Go behind them.
North of us. Seeing him somehow. I think he's in that building near him. I think Tennis is going to get his guys to try and flank the flanking squad. That'll be good. That'll be awesome. They'll never see it coming. The sightless guys coming in on Tennis.
Counterflank their flank. Direct north.
Oh yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
copy that.
Tennis just said it. We're going to counterflank their
Stay
flank.
quiet until we're ready.
It's a game of maneuvers.
Still got at least 3 or 4 guys on top of that hill.
Hopefully they don't expose themselves too bad on that northern hill.
Tennis is halfway there. Tennis has got his guys halfway there already.
Copy that.
They're just burning through their whole platoon's ammo on my positions, right?
That sounds good. 3, how's your position holding?
Pretty well. Taking pot shots, but we're okay. Running a bit low on ammo.
Tell them to watch, tell them to watch your ammo. Tell them to watch their ammo.
A lot of gunfire exchange right
your
here.
Weapons
With
free.
very
well,
poor
no, you're still weapons
accuracy,
tight unless you have
which
to.
is just fine.
Again, same rules unless
Thanks
you can get a bunch of kills at once.
For some good contact.
4, there's some deflate on the southwest of this peninsula.
Alright, Tedis has got 6 dudes here, 5 of them.
It offers pretty protection.
They've got a good flank coming up on these Russians as long as they don't get too far
Eyes
to
east
their
on
south
this hill.
there.
I'm on this hill, Hewitt. Look east of Tedish.
Tedis has got the right idea if he can get his guys to follow him. Oh, they're coming in.
These 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, wow, there's 3.
Oh, Tedis can open up. Here we go.
Okay, wow. Yep,
It's going to
okay,
get dirty.
Guys, ready?
Is he going to throw a nade? Lead with that nade, baby. You got to lead with that nade. Oh, there they go. 1 down. Tedis down. So far, they're traded 1 for 1.
What direction?
Oh, good nade. Someone's down from that nade. That Russian squad's pretty surrounded. They're spreading out, scattering like ants. So there are ooh, rough. I think we've got 3 and 3 for this exchange. Someone's talking, but he's all by himself. Let's see how this nade does. Is he gonna get somebody? No, he threw away. It's okay.
Well, that Russian push on the south has taken out half of Best Pony's guys here. Best Pony himself is down.
I don't know what comms range is, and it's kind of a dumb idea, but it may work.
All right, one Russian's got back behind him. This guy's gonna get the flank.
Up on the hill.
It's coming hard. Keevan's gonna get the flank. Odie tap goes down. Here comes Keevan.
2.
Oh, they heard Keevan coming. He was too loud.
We're trying to flank a northern squad that's coming around here. No contact.
Well, the southern squad is now doing some maneuvers. They're flanking off the bridge to the south to clear it off.
Looks like there's only 1 left for this squad, and Digits coming through to clear him out a little bit.
See if you can counter that north flank. If you don't see anything, head back towards
Good engagement. Both these squads only got a couple guys.
Hey, don't let the. Hey, tell them not to get in the river. Don't get in the river. They can't get in the river.
I'm sure Digit heard that shot above him. Oh, yeah, he's heading up the hill.
Nope. He's not in the river. It's just his marker. And
okay.
This guy's Digit. He's alive, and then this is the enemy who's still alive right here. That is in fact Ragalidedondon. Oh, is Digit gonna walk up behind him? He's in the bush. Digit won't see him.
Right now.
Oh, Digit sees him, shoots him right in the booty. He's dead. So that 1 flank squad is done at the cost of a hefty cost to this squad, but they've still got a few guys left.
Yeah, start trying to pull back too. You're getting picked off. Tighten it up.
Oh, and it's not over for this squad. They're still getting shot at from the rest of the Russian forces to their southwest here. South.
Squad is pushed off of that hill that was firing on one.
Start running to us. We got you covered.
Squad is pushed off of that hill that was firing on 1's position and is moving east. 2, they're moving right for you. So I need you to move east, hit that road, and push south and meet up with 3. 3, you're gonna need to watch your southwest soon.
Sounds like Shadow's handing out some commands there. Meanwhile, the Russians are also consolidating their troops to a different direction. So both commanders are kind of like
1
remaneuvering
just
themselves.
south of you. 1, there should be a. It should be like a.
Yeah,
giant
they're adjusting
hill.
to what each
I
other's
want you
done.
up on that hill, in hiding, hiding,
for
and
the
waiting
most
for them
part.
to pass you.
Shadow Ritual's like, we got the point. Let's fall back. Let's guard it. I'm not sure what Karma's doing. He's probably saying, well, let's regroup, push some more. A lot of Russians left though. Let's check it out. 12-10. So militia's barely got the lead. Kills, but there's a lot of soldiers left on both teams. A lot of spread on both teams. one or two good wipes by one side could sway the match really hard.
Disconnected.
I don't. I mean, that's not always true. Sometimes the fire team lead doesn't want the AR, but yeah, I don't. I think Pony passed it down.
Do you have actually
Just
got
so
a
I
placement
had.
for you?
Just so.
So the militia and Russians are still exchanging fire. It looks like that squad that was up on that knoll is still taking fire. Both teams are kind of yeah. I mean, they're both kind of repositioning. The objective is to get to that fortress, and the militia are holding it right now. So we're just trying to outmaneuver them. Maybe the fortress is just middle to the right there, where the little collection of L shape.
We hide them in a building just outside Neva lower.
This is the objective.
No, they're gonna pull back. They're man down, and they don't have their actual squad. So you're gonna pull back to us. You're gonna pull back to us. There's a compound on the north of 4 that I want you to hold up.
And command's sitting right in the middle of that fortification.
There's a compound on the north of 4 that I want you to hold up.
We haven't seen much of it yet, but all these infantry can use sandbags. They can place sandbags and dig them up. Some of them have done it on this hill over here. I'm kind of hovering above it, but man, if these guys knew there was that many Russians over there, they'd be a little less likely to shoot at them probably. But I'd do it too. I would shoot at them.
Hey, if it's
like I got the shot, I can hit this. Bang, bang, bang.
Shoot at them before they shoot you back, right?
Plenty of shots going out.
Yeah, but this ops kind of real strain on the ammo for both teams.
It really is. It really is. No jumping in a vehicle and getting closer, bailing out. There's none of that. There's no vehicles. Not even a logi.
For a solid at least 5 minutes from 2 different squads to the northwest and to our direct north. So definitely a lot.
How are you on ammo? 1. I know 3's hurt.
Hold on, let me check.
Shoot, what's your ammo?
Speaking of ammo, Shadow Ritual's doing an ammo check right now.
1. I know 3's hurting.
Hold on, let me check.
Shoot, what's your ammo count? I know 4 has to be fucking all green.
There's a little speculation on how much the Russians have wasted. How much ammo is the Russians? You know, they were sitting there suppressing for a long time. I'm hearing some of these guys say they're down to a magazine is all they've got. They can't provide any more suppression. They'll run out of ammo.
Yeah, the building digit's coming up too.
So it's almost a war of attrition right now.
That compound should be good.
How much ammo have they got? How long can it
watch our southwest?
I bet they were wishing they had those melee shovels now, right? Some melee shovels.
Yeah, right around the corners.
Got it.
Well, Russia's creeping around on these rocks trying to get eyes on. Some militia out there. You can see them just laying down there on that little island by the river.
Yeah, it's very slow. Turned into a slow match right now. Is command still up for... Oh yeah, command's up for both teams.
Don't let you guys get antsy. We're on point. We're on the objective.
And there's Shadow Ritual reminding his guys, don't get antsy. We're on the point. They have to come to us.
They gotta dig us out. I'm 100% sure I'm on the right.
There's some shots. Across the water, actually. Oh, and the militia's in the wide open. They're pretty wide open. Russia's up on the bridge. Oh yeah, a few guys down.
Yeah, let them come to you. They're gonna try and keep.
Yep, those little island guys. We're in a bad spot.
A couple of them went down. A couple of militia went down.
I got hit by a tracer.
Okay. So we just sent a
Rush
medic
is
out there to
moving off
die.
that spot
Apparently.
now.
Okay, bro. Brizinger, bring your guys back. Everybody back. Everybody back. We've got a lot of contact.
Copy. Yeah, if they don't see you, sit tight. Let them pass you. How many did you lose in that game before?
Jesus, we lost like 3 guys outside. Just because all of my guys decided that they're all alpha all at once and ran out.
Yeah, pull them back. Pull them back.
I did.
Pull every single one of them back. Yeah. Copy. Stand by grid on these guys. I only see tracers for now.
We can see them, so don't worry.
Copy. Copy. Let them pass you, and then shoot them in the back. How many? Can you give me a count?
Rush is just giving it to this little Southern fire team down here. Sounds like Google lost 3 or his entire Alpha fire team on that one.
Yeah, he did. They took a beating up there. At least 3 guys lost.
Towards us. They're on the traps.
3 on you 1, and how many on you 3?
I'm on my way as fast
A little
as I
hit
can.
by the Russians on him.
Sounds good.
Yep.
But
Yep.
still, Russians got so many guys spread out. They're so far spread out.
Alright, now
They
there's
got a lot of work to do.
Copy. Nobody make a move unless you have to. Okay, we're keeping our guys.
And Shadowed is preaching.
Copy. Nobody make a move unless you have to.
Excuse me.
Okay?
He's
We're
preaching.
keeping our guys
Stay here.
tight.
See?
Especially us 2 and
Make 'em
4.
push
We're
you,
not
stay
leaving these
close, be
compounds. They
patient.
need a different pullback. But right now we have the advantage. Okay, guys, we have the advantage. We're not going to try and take more than we need.
And a good job by militia. They're just hanging back. They realized pushing out hurt. They actually lost another guy pushing out. Who it is?
Yeah, they're in good cover right now. Cross that open.
Oh, okay. How many did you lose?
Freaking like, I think I lost 3.
You lost 4.
4.
3 or 4, yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I lost 4. I lost a fire team, effectively. Did I lose Brizinger too?
Plenty of time left.
Squad 3, how many is your lockdown?
Yeah, I lost my Alpha.
Can I shuffle my people to the west?
Stand by, I'm taking
Yeah, you're not going to hear Russia comms. We're trying to do it so it's easier to tell what team you're watching.
Yeah.
That's why we stay on the same side.
No.
So when you see us, it's all blue for the same side. It gets confusing.
Yeah, we switched back and forth a lot, so it's a little easier for both on the same colors.
And we're taking shots from our southwest and west. Squad leads. You guys want squad 1 to advance if they don't come by us?
Yeah, and usually we've got more cameras. So you'd have comms on both teams, but we're short cameras.
Looks like we got Jack Reynolds' squad here. He's moving them up the river side here on the south.
Or are they going to push across the river soon?
No, they're actually going to stay on the north side. They're gonna. Looks like they're going to be the squad that assaults the fortification.
Ah.
And you've got another Russian squad way up to the north there.
Yeah, pushing back around again, north.
Alright, they're pushing back towards the train bridge.
Good spacing.
Copy. Try and pull
By that
follow
squad.
them.
Good
See-
job
see
there.
what happens if
Good
you follow them.
spacing.
I've got eyes on.
Your weapon's free one. You can start getting fire shots on them.
Still pretty close, right? It looks like there's a lot of militia still up.
Yeah, 14 to 13 for kills, so it's anybody's match. Militia's got their guys spread out a little bit. Russia's got their guys spread out a little bit.
Can you send a fire team that has good ammo north into Neva Lower to swing west? Or is that a nobody team?
You're in Shadow Ritual just asked someone to head north into Neva Lower and swing west. They might want to swing east.
Alright, now they're
See
pushing
what
west.
happens.
We got 1 or 2 of them.
Copy that one. Good
Got
job.
a few guys on these rocks, but whole squad pushing in the street. the most part. It's wait. Maybe.
Keep trying to move west. Yeah, I like that. Keep trying to move. Keep trying to move west and get them on the train bridge. Four is putting down suppression fire on that bridge. Maybe.
Yeah, slow and steady. Slow and steady. I don't want to use up ammo. I think I killed command.
Nice.
It was just a solo dude with binocs running around, you know, like Karma.
Where do you want them after they get
Yep. Gonna come up on Odessa squad here pretty soon.
Yeah, they might. They got a little ways to go.
We feel like the only contact we're taking right now is from one's position and to your west. I want to know where on the west they are. Roger that.
They gotta be getting low on ammo though.
Pushing straight north into this entire squad. Now, if anything, they're gonna want to stay on the side of the road. Oh, they're about to get shot.
Then cover me.
He's totally seen. He's got to be seen. He's gonna get shot at.
All right, come on.
Oh, he's got to be in their sights. I can. Oh, he sees one. He's taking shots.
I just dropped one.
Aim lower. Aim a little lower. Get him.
Get to the water. Get to the water.
Oh, he just took a one tap. Done. Down. Sorry, son.
Command 3 here. We have contact.
He tried. I don't know what he was doing. He's got to keep shooting, man.
My guys ran right into him.
Copy. Did they get a number?
Who was that? That was Karmakut. Karmakut one tapped him. Oh, and he ended up getting that guy. He actually ended up getting the guy that that he shot at initially. So good for him there, but didn't take a one tap. His medic's alive. Medic's healing himself. You know, but that was a good sacrifice that he made. He made a 1-for-1 trade and exposed that enemy team to the north, which includes the command. Now this medic is going smoke happy. Oh, he's smoking himself out. It's like, I want to get away too. I want to live. Oh, it fell through the map. I think his smoke did. See if that medic waits it out. Who is this medic anyway?
We got smokes to our west. Got smokes to our west. Smokes to our west close.
Jax is running. A lot of Russians. He's getting away. That medic's getting out of there.
Harpy's sneaking up on Odessa squad here, and he's got like 2 or 3 guys behind him. Looks like they're gonna sweep around and get him from behind. Oh, wow. Opened up a little too soon, but it looks like they got 2 of the Russians.
3 here, we're falling back.
Copy, you good? Copy, 3 good.
Where are we at kill-wise? It's 16-17. It's anybody's game. This is anybody's, and it's getting haywire. I don't even know where to look anymore. I'm just kind of following what battle I can.
Yeah, there's just engagements all over the place.
There's like 3 or 4 different engagements going on right now. Some of the militia are trying to fall back and cover each other. Yeah, some of the militia are falling back from that northern push. Trying to get back to a little more solid cover. Oh my gosh!
We're taking over.
That whole squad got wiped.
Move east and then south. You're gonna swing around the edges.
Oh, that southwest push just got tankered.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nobody was watching to the east, and they just snuck right up on them.
What's your pressure like over there?
1 Russian left over here.
I'll repeat that.
What's the pressure like over there? How many contacts are you still trying to engage?
We killed just about every one of them. Only one of them escaped us from hunting them right now.
Copy that.
And just like that, militia have the advantage. They took out that full squad. What a valiant push. I wish we would have caught that.
I'm just outside here at.
Oh, and look at that. The only one left down here is Poke Spot from Odessa squad. He's got 3 dudes to kill. Cantador's coming up on him. Oh, Poke Spot's going to hear him.
He's looking the wrong way, though.
Oh, he doesn't hear him.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's right on him. He
What?
walked up right on him. He didn't even
What?
see it. Oh, wow. I guess that'll happen every now and then. Well, the rest of his team must know that the guy's down there. Perhaps
Yeah,
not, though.
It looks like they're moving this way.
Militia shooting north and now at the remainder Russians. There's a full squad coming in from the northwest. Boy, I don't know what Canador was doing there, and Pokemon heard him. It was a little too late, but it worked out in his favor.
Squad 1 is now 2 minutes. Copy. 1, start trying to move across there. We have a contact behind us. We can't move until we take him out.
Already in grenade trap, so put it right here.
See, a lot of what I'm not seeing right now is the Russians they're making big moves. They're making a lot of big moves, but they're not making any slow moves. Like, okay, they're getting shot at. That's great, but they don't need to completely change location. They just need to move a little bit side to side.
Right. Shoot and scoop.
And it's actually, they're doing something good now. One guy is still getting shot at. The rest of them are. That's totally viable. That's good strategy. Here they come again, making a push from that east side. Coming down the eastern side of the...
No. He's not peeking. What was that?
Oh,
I'm running
oh, someone's going to sheet shadow ritual. Who is it? Karmakut's going to sheet shadow ritual. He's going to see him. Oh! He saw him! This guy just saw him. Mikolaj's slave just saw Karmakut as he's reloading. He turned to talk to Shadow Ritual and he saw him down there. He freaked out. He said, "Contact." That was great. That was great. Oh, now they're taking shots. Full squad over there. All right, this is Karmakut. Oh, Karmakut's down. Who just got him? Google Trex got Karmakut.
He's got the other.
He didn't get the other, though. Oh, somebody got him.
Yep, there's two or three, I can't tell.
I got one of them.
Good job. Wow, that sight, that one spot just saved their team.
Is that a grenade?
That was great. I loved hearing that. I loved watching that go down.
We got eyes on from
awesome.
compound 2.
I can't engage them from the squad 1.
That's about it. There's not much left for.
One. Follow the edge and swing around and cover the west side of the peninsula. Just start walking along that west side. Just keep me updated on what you see. We think we've dealt with all contacts on the west. I just need you to double check. We think the remaining.
A lot of good teamwork going on here. I'll tell you what, a lot of great teamwork.
Out by smoke.
Hearing over comms, people are about to be out of ammo. There has been a ton of exchange and gunfire. Holy sapphire. Grenades being thrown. That saw is emptying his drum mag. And he's doing it with absolutely no consideration for anything. He's just shooting north.
One, I need you to just double check our west. Got it.
Oh, one tap. Someone just making Google tricks, putting some good shots down again.
One on the bank there.
That's his 4th kill. Good job. He's gotten 2 or 3 on that bank.
Moving up to your building right now. He's in the ruins that are directly to your east. The center ruins directly to your east.
Oh, more good shots coming from the militia. Shadow Ritual just took one out. No, that's Google Tricks taking another one out. He's got 5. He must have watched me earlier today.
Alright, squad one's coming in. West seems to be clear for now.
Copy. Change of plans.
Oh, Militia's pushing back. They're actually moving north. Pushing back. Who we got left?
I'm not gonna worry about our west anymore.
Piddle? Van? Boy. Rush is getting low. Rush is getting low. I think Poke Spot's on the other side of the map somewhere, too. He's way over there.
Yeah, we got 2 here, and Pokespot's following that Western Mobile Fire team back in.
Yeah, boy, Russia turned it around. Yeah, we got Van.
Ammo check, everybody. How's everybody doing?
One, be careful pushing
other
up
guy.
that hill.
Yeah, there were a couple guys up there. They may have pushed off. I'm sending you right into
One,
contact.
push up on the north side of the hill. Do not touch the south side.
Copy. I'm almost black on mag.
Oh, good shooting. Piddle takes out Sneaky Sniper. Oh, he might have just got someone else, too. He got Brevin. Piddle getting dirty. Things happen. Going places.
Squad lead command permission to push to those rocks with 2 guys.
Do it. I need one of your medics to me. I'm going to Fig. Don't worry.
Here we go.
Guys, stand on either side of the grenade trap because if they throw them short, we don't lose the whole squad. So get some inside bunker, some on the
They're
back.
just east of you 3.
Look at these guys right there, just corner of the wall.
Contact right outside the wall of your fortress.
I hear them outside.
Yeah, right outside. 3 engage. Fuck them up. We're hunkering.
Yeah, 4 is pushing in on them. 1 you should be able to push in for. How many? Is it just the 1?
They're within 5 meters of our wall, Vortex. I'm watching your window.
Adad's coming right up on him. Adad is dead.
Adad's down.
Oh, here we go. Van drops 1.
Wow.
Google Trex finally bites the bullet. Oh, but he hit him. That one, he's bandaging.
They've destroyed anybody in 4 who was there. You're southeast now, 3. It's a single guy.
There's still 1 militia soldier outside. Oh, and there they are. Taking shots. Oh, 1 gets dropped. Russian down. The other one's walking right into him. He's down as well. We got 1 guy left. It's Pokespot. Where is he at?
You guys got 2 contacts.
There he is.
South of the fortress here, sneaking up.
I think he ran across the river. He said the hell with it. Across the river.
No, he moved all the way around the bridge and moved up. The,
Oh, nice. Did he? That's awesome.
Yeah,
Right,
he was following those other guys in.
See how we can do. He's got himself a few kills. He's in the thick of it. He's still alive. Got himself 2. He's coming in. He's on the compound already. He knows he's the last one alive. Oh,
Ooh.
down. That's GG. He got. Vector Scope got him at the end. Good game. Holy cow, and that saw magic. Oof, that was loud. I was right there next to a saw. Hey guys, thanks so much for coming out. This is Operation Mistwalker. It's the first time. We're going to grab the commanders, get them in here for a little after-action report, see what they feel about the strategies and how they work out. So give us just a second. We're going to talk it out. See how these guys think they did. I thought we had some good strategies going tonight. Close matches.
Yeah, the second round was full of a whole lot of maneuvering.
All right, we got Karmakut here. We're just gonna wait on Shadow Ritual.
Hello.
Well, hi, Karma.
Hi.
So how about the end of that second round? That was good. You guys had that flank coming in. Man, you ought to see it. You were so lucky that militia guy spotted you. He was like talking to Shadow Ritual. You were looking.
Oh yeah, we could tell they were laxing up because they were pushing out, and the only time you push out and check an area is when you think it's clear. So we were like, oh, we're gonna get these guys as they get closer. But someone got spotted. But yeah, it was a great game. I think one of the tactical errors is, as we get closer and closer, it's really hard to flank that initial bunker. You have to take that bunker, and I think moving forward, if we ever play this up, I think one of the first things you got to do is take that first bunker. Just get up next to it and frag it.
Oh, of course. Of course, that definitely matters. Making sure you clear out those areas where you're not sure of. And I'll tell you what, you guys just, the comms and the coordination was just amazing in that second round. You guys had guys going everywhere, running all over the place, reacting to each other. It was hard to follow. There was so much going on, we could hardly follow, could we, Exped?
Yeah, it was like a lot of different little engagements going on. A lot of suppressive fire going on. It's the 2 squads to the north and 2 squads to the south. That was Best Pony across the river holding that southern bridge, and he was like, oh, they're just wasting all their ammo on me.
Yeah, you both did a great job. That was awesome.
It was a good time. I did enjoy it.
There was one squad that pushed in from the southwest, I think it was, in the second round. They got completely wiped. I didn't see it, but those poor Russians definitely got
the northern squad.
Yeah, the northern.
Yeah, we were up there.
One, the next one.
We spun around and we saw the whole squad ready to ambush our northern squad, and we were screaming over command comms that it was about to happen, and it was just I think a couple seconds too late.
Yeah, I just saw in chat someone said stop with the river pushes. They both got wrecked. Well, there's not a lot you can do. There's a river there. You have to work with it a little bit. So easier said than done for the most part. But regardless, what a good couple of rounds. So, do you have anything to add?
No, I mean, it's, you know, when I envisioned the op, this is kind of exactly what I envisioned. A bunch of little engagements happening off the point, everybody trying to get to the same objective, so.
It worked great. It's a lot of fun. I was able to play in the first one. Blast. A lot of fun. Look forward to playing it again in the future.
Yeah, look forward to playing more infantry-only ops. They allow for a lot more planning and longer engagements, I think.
Yeah, the engagements are longer. There's more movement, but for less distance. It almost seems like you have to cover every angle almost all the time.
Yep.
So it's great. It's great. We saw some guys do that really well, and we saw other guys struggle with it, and it just kind of worked out the way it did. There's so many different ways that you could get approach from. It just depends where you're looking at the time it happened.
And everybody's complaining about not having enough ammo.
Which is great. That makes it even better. That really does. You know, it's actually something you have to worry about is running out of ammo. That's awesome to hear. You know, I've got 2 orange mags. That's it. You know, I love hearing that on comms. It's like, oh, they got to conserve it now. Make them shots count. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, thanks for coming out afterwards. You guys did a great job commanding, and I look forward to seeing both of you command more.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely a great time in commanding this op.
It was definitely a fun one.
All right, well, we'll let you go, and we'll let most everybody go, I suppose. Thanks for watching so much. You can check us out at squadops.gg. You can always check us out at YouTube. SquadOps, twitch.tv/SquadOps. We're around. A lot of fun. We have a Discord. Ask any questions there.
Do we plug the giveaway?
We're doing a giveaway the month.
Every month, yeah. You have the.
Yeah, every month, end of the month. Get signed up. Yes.
Squad key giveaway every month. Where's the link?
There's the link. Karmakut's gonna provide it. It's definitely been appearing throughout the whole stream on Twitch. So
it has. Okay.
Yeah, the people have seen it for sure. I hope you all win. All at the same time. I hope there's a glitch and you all win. Thank Karmakut.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. We'll catch you on Wednesday for the next operation. Until then, we'll let you go. My name's Muff, here with Xbit. Thank you so much, Pen. Thank you so much, Karma. Shadow Ritual. Everybody involved, and we're going to see you later. Fade out. Bye-bye.